Hey sand fans and lunatics, today we are going to start on taking the engine out of the van. I know what you're thinking, hey Phil, you didn't finish taking the engine out of the Buick. No, we're going to get the engine out of the van this time. Way easier than the Buick. This one can come right out the front. Anyway, I don't know if I can do this without having tunes, and because if YouTube hears any kind of music at all, even me whistling to myself, it's going to flag this video. So, here's what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do, and then I'll turn the tunes on, get all that stuff done, then we'll go to step 2. How about that? Will that work? I got to have some music, man. Let's go get started right now. Okay, everybody, one more thing before we go. I am going to want to sell the 400 short block and 400 turbo transmission that's in this van. So before I do that though, before I start taking it out, I want to show everybody that it runs. I want to make a video of it running. This is a great idea for any of you guys that are going to sell a motor that's already in a vehicle. This way you have proof that it runs, that it's good, and everything's great. So if you guys don't want to watch this, that's fine. Just skip ahead. But anyway, this is going to be me. I'm going to take this doghouse engine cover, they call it, off, so you can see the engine. Then we're going to go drive it around, show how it shifts, do a cold start on it, and there we go. Alright, now this is a cold start on this engine. Okay? She's been sitting all night. Okay, look, here's my hand on the exhaust pipe. Not hot at all. Here's the other side, right on the manifold. Okay. I'm pump the gas twice. Put the key in. Starts right up. At idle cold, she's got about 50 pounds of pressure on her right now. Let's put her in reverse. Hang up. We'll turn the radio off here. Alright. There's reverse. She does back up just fine. I haven't touched this engine at all, so it probably could be tuned a little bit. This is just what came in the van when I bought it. So, I just want everybody to know that. I'm not trying to put it off like it's some kind of great engine or anything, but I first did. Sorry, there's a bump there. We'll see if I can get it on a longer stretch that I can show you. It's got all 3 gears, dude. So there you go. I'll open the hood here in a second. I'll show you what it looks like under there. And there she is. She's still idling. There's my gauges. So got about 20 pounds at idle at operating temperature. So I'm gonna pop the hood. There you go. So, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this engine, but it seems to be running really good. So, anyway. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the battery out of this guy. I hope where I've got him sitting is going to work. Alright, hopefully this will work to take its engine out. I hope so. Anyway, just a positive and negative here. I believe they're 8mm. Let me look. It's probably whatever one I'm missing. Let's see if it's the 8. It is. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to jack the back of this up and put it on some jack stands. Now, here's the thing. I can fit under this truck and the transmission would come out and all that good stuff if I didn't jack it up. But once I take that drive shaft out, the van's going to want to roll. And if I got it sitting on jack stands, it won't do that. That's one way. Not the way I wanted to do that. But that's one way. Whew. Alright, it's hot. I'm going to go in and get a drink. Alright, now, So here's the way I like to do stuff is I like to start at the back and work my way forward. So let's get under here. Oh! So the first thing, well, you can see is this pinion shaft. This pinion seal is leaking pretty bad. See it up here? So that definitely needs to get replaced, but we're going to do that later. So I'm going to pull the shoe joint bolts, and then I'm going to pull the bolts right here out of the carrier bearing, and then we're going to slide the drive shaft out. And when we do, there's going to be a whole bunch of transmission fluid come out of this, so we're going to put a pan underneath this. So okay, so I found something cool. You guys that are more familiar with 400 turbos could probably help me with this, but this flange on the transmission, this yoke, it's not a slip yoke. It doesn't slide in and out. Now many moons ago, I used to own a 72 Olds 442 with a 400 turbo transmission, which I rebuilt, and it had a slip yoke in it. I mean, this would slide in and out. So you guys might let me know, is this something cool? Is this something they did on the trucks, maybe the 1-ton stuff or something that they just don't do on cars? But anyway, that's pretty cool. Well, as you can see, we're underneath the van, but I got the drive shaft out, and so that's all done. So the next thing I think I'm going to work on is we're going to see if we can't unhook this exhaust. Yeah, that's probably going to end up in some broken bolts and stuff, but we're going to give it a shot, see if we can't take this down and go from there. Well, hey everybody, it's day 2. Yesterday it started raining really bad, and I didn't get a whole lot done after it started raining. And filming under the van is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to apologize in advance for that. But today we're going to start working toward the front, so I should be able to get some better shots and stuff. Yesterday we basically got the drive shaft out, the exhaust off, and that was about it before it really started raining. So hopefully today I'm hoping we'll get the engine out. So anyway, I'm going to get started and I'll catch you guys up. Alright everybody, so here's what we got going on. I got the exhaust off, and as you'll see, I broke all 3 studs on this one, and I broke all 3 studs on the other side. And I sprayed this super lube stuff that's guaranteed to take any bolts off and, you know, wax and wash your car when it gets done, and yeah, I broke them right off. So anyway, so we got the drive shaft out. Drive shaft out, the exhaust is off. So now we just need to unhook the linkage right here, get on the other side, unhook the transmission lines. Then we can start going kind of up top, unhooking the electrical stuff, the gas line. Then we'll drain the radiator, we'll pull the front of the van off, and we'll get ready to pull this engine transmission out. I'm going to try to pull it out in all in one piece, but that's the plan at least. Anyway, well, this bad boy's going to be up for sale, so any of you guys want it, hit me up on it. Alright, let me get started and I'll catch you up, guys. I'll catch you guys up here in a minute. Well, okay everybody, so I think I got the transmission lines off, got the starter taken off. So I think we're about ready to start up here. We're going to unhook the fuel. We need to drain the radiator. I think I'm going to start with the front of the van. I think I'm going to take the grill out. We're going to start up here because I think that'll give us more access to getting to everything back there. So I'm going to switch cameras and we're going to start on this. And it's like 102 degrees outside, so I got my misters going, got a little shade happening, so we're going to keep going. Alright, here's a quick update. So, I think I got everything unhooked. I got the lift plate mounted on the top, right there. I think I got all the wires and stuff unhooked. Now we're going to get up underneath and I'm going to unhook the transmission mount. I'm going to put the floor jack under it to hold the transmission. I'm going to unbolt the cross member and everything, and then we'll bring in the hoist, hook onto this guy, loosen up these motor mounts and pull the pins out, and hopefully should be out of here pretty quick. Okay, I got the transmission cross member out. It's just sitting on the jack right now. So I'm going to reach in here with the cherry picker, lift the engine up, pull the motor mount pins, and then hopefully this engine should come out of here. Alright everybody, it's out. There's a big hole now where their engine should be. So it's out of there. Anyway, it's like 102 degrees today. I'm super hot. I'm going to call it a day and I'm going to go in. But if you want to, please subscribe. It definitely helps me out. But if you don't, like I said, I'm not going to start saying everybody has to subscribe and hit the like button and all that. I'm going to keep doing what I do anyway. So anyway, this is going to be sand fill out. Yeah, I'm so hot I don't even remember. Stay safe on the dunes. Bye.